Hello, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, my name is Precious. On this channel, I help you understand that family and relationship is a work in progress through my videos. Please, if you like my videos, please press the subscribe button and the notification bell. To all my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. It's been a very difficult couple of months for me, which I actually shared in my other video, which I'm going to be linking on the description section. I just came out. I just had to be vulnerable, and sometimes it would be nice for people to actually come out and share what they are going through, so other people don't feel like they're alone in whatever they are going through. So I recently made a video on how challenging it's been for me to actually conceive, which has been a surprise to me, honestly. But anyway, that's the video that I've made. If you want to watch it, you can actually go and watch it, and yeah, get yourself to see the video. But through this process, through this whole journey of trying to conceive, there are some questions that I have been asked that I just ask myself, why will people ask people this kind of questions? And that brought about me making this video. So on today's video, I'm going to be talking about questions that you should not ask someone who is trying to conceive. Sometimes people innocently ask these questions. It's not because they are being mean, or they are being really and trying to hurt the other person's feeling. They are very, very innocent. That's the reason I've just come to say a few of these questions, so that you'll be able to bear that in mind, that the next time you find someone who is struggling to conceive, please don't ask these questions, because they are very, 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 very hurtful to the person. The person may not be able to say it, but I just thought, being through this process, and it did upset me, I think I need to share it as someone who is on this platform. So I'm going to be listing out the questions. If you've asked these questions to someone, if you've asked either one or any of the questions to someone who is trying to conceive, I don't blame you. You didn't know about it, but now you know. Please don't ask again, okay? But I'm going to be sharing the kind of question that you should be asking instead of these other ones, okay? So without further ado, let's get talking. The first question that people ask, which to some people it may not be anything, is, how long have you been trying for? Like, why are you asking? It may not mean anything to you, but asking me how long I've been trying for basically reminds me of the years of trying, reminds me of the pain I've been through. It's not a bad question per se, but it's just a question that reminds the person who has been going through these things, the things he or she has been going through, the things that the family has been going through. So I would actually suggest not to ask someone who you know that the person has been trying to conceive, how long have you been trying for? It may sound good to you, but it's quite hurtful to the other person. Another question which people ask, and sometimes they are just asking as a result of them being honest or just a sincere question, is, why did you leave it so long? Really? Like, really? I remember my youngest at the moment is going to be 5 very soon. And some people ask me, why did you leave it so long? If you're going to have number 4, why did you leave it so long? You should have had number 4 when he was 2, so that the baby will come when he's 3. You don't know my plans. You don't know me. You don't know you don't know anything. You don't have a clue. Even if you're my friend, you don't have a clue what goes on in the bedroom, what goes on in my life. So the fact that I've left it, there's a reason, do you not think? So I think it's very, very nosy. I actually think it's very, very disrespectful for people to ask someone who is trying to conceive, why did you leave it this long? It's not nice. It's not nice. Please, if you've asked this question to someone who is trying to conceive, you didn't know when you asked it. Now you know. Please don't ask such questions again. Another question that people ask, or people just say, to not just question, because sometimes it's not necessarily a question, it might just be an advice, is just relax. Relax, okay? Just relax. Now, don't get me wrong. There are ways you can say relax that it will be okay. You're actually trying. You're actually trying. Don't worry. It's going to get better. When you say just relax, in a way that it comes across as just a tiny thing, it's going to happen. It's just a tiny thing. As in undermine the process, basically. It doesn't make sense. I know I've made a video where I've actually advised people to relax. And my advice in terms of asking people to relax is the fact that they do what they can do, okay? And let God do for them what they can do. I'm not saying relax when you're not even doing what you're supposed to do. Relax and don't have sex. Relax and don't talk about it. No, talk about it if you need to talk about it. If you need someone to speak to the person about it. Don't accumulate pressure on yourself, basically, whereby you bottle it and bottle it and bottle it. That's where I'm coming from when I talk about relax. But when people talk about just relax in such an undermining way, in such a way that it make you feel like honestly, please, when you're talking, if I don't use the word relax, use something else. Just say, all right, take it easy. Don't worry. God is going to do it in his own time. That even sounds better, to be honest with you. Another very insulting question. I call it insulting question because some people don't know, right? The fact that you're my friend does not mean you should ask me in question that can be very insulting, okay? You and I are close, right? But it doesn't mean that you should ask such an insulting question. Do you know the right time to have sex? Are you kidding me? Right, okay, come to my house, okay? I'm going to tell you when I'm going to be having sex, okay? Then you tell me if it's the right time or not the right time. It's, okay, calm down. It's not right, okay? A grown woman, right? A grown woman. I'm not saying everybody knows when to have sex or every woman knows everything about biology, ovulation, calculation, and all of that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm just saying is that asking a grown woman, does she know when to have sex? There's actually a different way to paraphrase that question. There's actually a different way to say that thing. You can actually say something else, which I'm going to be telling you what to say at the end of this video. If you find someone who is trying to conceive, who it's been difficult, imagine someone who has been going through maybe like fertility treatment and all of that, and you're asking the person, do you actually know the right time to have sex? It's not right, and there's actually no reason why you should ask that question, okay? Another question that people ask, another thing, suggestion that people actually ask other people, tell other people is, maybe you should start working out. Do I need to lose weight? Do I look like I need to lose weight? Like, come on, girl. Like, come on. People are going through a lot. When it comes to conceiving, people are going through a lot. Let your words not be that one word that would make that person who wants to pull that trigger. The Bible says, let your words be seasoned with what? With grace. I always say to my kids, if you don't have anything nice to say, shut up. Honestly, even if that person is morbidly obese, okay, it's not in your place to tell the person to lose weight. Let the doctor say it. Let the midwife say it. Let the professionals say it. The fact that you're close to that person does not mean that you should be saying such things. I'm just telling you because it's something that I've been through. It's a journey. It's been a difficult month for me. And these are questions that people have actually asked. Do I look like someone that is big? Do I look like someone that needs to lose weight? No. But people tend to say things that are just ridiculous. But if you've said it before to someone who is trying to conceive, you didn't know about it, but now you know. So if you say it again, you're going to be responsible for the things that comes out of your mouth. Another thing that people actually suggest is for, like when you start talking about first of all, for a woman to start talking about her struggles in terms of fertility, she wants you to listen. She doesn't want you to suggest anything. Because if she wants you to suggest something, she would actually ask you, do you have any idea? Do you know anything? Can you suggest anything to me? One of the things that people do, which I don't really get, is the fact they start suggesting like non-scientific based treatment or non-medical based treatment or herbal treatment or things that maybe they have taken and like a herbal, like the way it happens. I don't even want to go into that, but please stop suggesting to people things that they didn't ask for your suggestion. Okay, if they really want to ask for your opinion, if they really want to ask for your suggestion, for them to even open up to talk about their infertility or to talk about their struggles in conceiving, they would ask you for your opinion. When someone tries to talk to you, when someone opens up about their personal life, the person just needs that words of encouragement. The person just needs that ears that would listen to him or her. So be a good listener and don't talk when you're not asked to speak. Okay. Another thing people do that is so like, and I don't understand, is they try to spiritualize your struggles in conceiving. Your mother, your father, the demons in your family, the ancient demon in your home, your father, your mother, as in, what is that? God. Someone is trying to conceive, someone is going through the challenge of conceiving, and you're trying to suggest the person that is a spiritual attack. Don't get me wrong, I believe in the whole spiritual thing, but should I tell you my belief? I believe that I would rather spend time knowing more about God than spending time calculating the tricks of the devil. I don't have that time. Okay, so the next time someone tries to talk up to you about them having issues, challenges, or struggles with conceiving, don't spiritualize it. You can pray. You can just say pray for the person, but don't tell the person, it might be your mother, it might be your father, it might be the enemies from your father's house, it might be the enemies from your mother's house. It's spiritual. You need to fast 100 days. You need to fast 30 days. You need to go naked and bathing. You need to, thank you for the advice, but keep it to yourself. Okay, stop spiritualizing it. I know that some of these things I've mentioned are just being said out of sincerity, honesty. You're trying to help, but it can be a bit, it's not nice. Okay, it's not nice. I'm just saying it as per someone who has experienced it, that it's not nice. So please try not to do it, or try not to say those things to people who are actually struggling to conceive. Another thing as well that people try to say is, why not adopt? Okay, I know that it's not, I wouldn't say it's bad, but there's how you can say it, right? When someone is actually stressing about having their own child, I don't think it's the time for you to suggest to them to adopt, because at that point in their life, they're actually wanting their own child. Okay, the people get to a point where they are ready to adopt, but when they are at that point where they are not ready to adopt, when they are at that point when they are not ready to adopt, they are at that point where they just want to try and see if they can get theirs, conceive by themselves, then please don't suggest adoption. Don't suggest adoption. But there's one question that you can actually ask every woman who is struggling to conceive, every family who is struggling to conceive. Do you want to hear what that question is? How can I help? How can I help you? It's just, how can I help? 4 letters or 4 words. That's all you need to say. Then keep quiet and let the person tell you how you can help. Based on what the person has said, then you can start offering your help. Honestly, this is a this video is very close to my heart. It's something that I've experienced, and it's something that people I know have actually experienced. These are questions and these are suggestions that people make to women or families who are trying to conceive. It's a very difficult time. Be there for them. Be there to ask, how can I help? Don't be there to ask questions, or don't be there to suggest things that you may not even like it if someone suggests it to you. So be kind with your words. It's not an easy process. It's a very tough time for every woman out there trying to conceive. Be kind with the things you say. So these are the questions and these are the suggestions, the statements that people make or people say to women who are trying to conceive. And it's just from my experience and from the experience of other people. If there's any other question that you think people ask women or families who are trying to conceive, please let me know in the comment section. But for now, be kind with your words. Let your words be seasoned with grace. Thank you so much for watching this video. I know that the things you said it out of honesty and sincerity. And I know that you're not going to do it or say it again because you know better. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you learned something from this video, please subscribe to my channel. And thank you for subscribing. But for now, be grateful, be positive, and be yourself. See you on my next video.